Let me hit you with something real this morning, something that your subconscious needs to hear. You're not broken. You've just been stuck in survival mode. I know exactly what it feels like. You're putting in all of this work. Maybe you're eating clean. Maybe you're exercising. Maybe you're trying to stay positive and listening to positive affirmations. But your body still holds on to this tension, or maybe you have pain, or maybe your mind just keeps racing and looping and spiraling, and healing or letting go or attaining whatever that thing you're working for just seems like it's just out of reach. And here's what nobody's telling you. Most dis-ease isn't genetic. Yes, there are rare exceptions like ALS, cystic fibrosis, or even muscular dystrophy and some others. But the majority of what we deal with isn't about the genes that we're born with. It's about the genes that we are regularly turning on. And guess what flips those switches? I'm sure you guessed it. Stress, especially chronic stress or staying in those activated states. When we live in stress, you create these chemicals and proteins that keep your body inflamed. They shut down your immune system, and they completely disconnect your brain and your heart, which is the most important connection, bar none. Your breath gets shallow, your body tenses up, and then your mind starts to loop and race and continuously spiral. But when you shift into that parasympathetic state, that more relaxed way of being, when your body feels safe, you activate healing gene expression. You create proteins that are regenerative, restorative, and protective. And here's the key. Breath is the bridge. I know you hear me say it all the time, but I'm going to keep on banging that drum until you get it. It's the one system that you can consciously use to shift everything else. It runs automatically, and you can also control it. The only system in the body that is like that. Now listen, suffering is a choice. Stress might not be. You can't control the things that happen to you, but staying stuck in that loop, reliving the trauma, focusing on the pain instead of feeling it and letting it move, that part's on you. Just like it was on me, I had to realize I was the one that was reliving these events constantly. You don't have to keep doing that. You can choose to shift. And to prove it, I'm going to show you one of the most powerful tools that I know. Okay, it's called a physiological sigh, and it's very simple. There are two inhales through the nose, one short, and then one long to fill up all the way, and then one long exhale. But I like to create sound and vibration with my sigh, because that ripples through your nervous system. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Here's what it sounds like. Try that. Do you feel that? That's your nervous system literally settling. That's how quickly it can shift and quickly it can happen. That's your body remembering what safety feels like. And this is just one of the things that we teach inside of the Healing Breathwork Fundamentals. So we're going to go through 5 rounds of this really quick. Okay, so let's go through 5 rounds. We're just going to breathe that double breath, short inhale to long inhale, and then that sigh. And we're going to do that 5 times. It's that simple. You ready? Here we go. All right, breathe out all the way. I want you to tune into that. Feel that. Feel that shift and change with just 5 breaths. And then imagine doing that more often for yourself. Maybe you do that every 3 or 4 hours through the day. Give yourself, took a minute to do that? Less than a minute. So give yourself a chance to Settle the body into that feeling of safety and watch the shift happen for yourself inside of your mentality as well. So, inside of the Healing Breathwork Fundamentals, we break it all down. We actually have short videos right now. I believe there's 13 that help break it down. Very small, short videos, some bite-sized information. So it breaks it down for you, gives you simple tools, practical application, and real science that's built into it with all the research studies that I've been reading through and researching for the past over a decade myself. So this is going to help you take control of your nervous system. I invite you to join the hundreds of people around the world who've already said yes to themselves. And this is your moment. You're not stuck. You're just ready for more. So come breathe with us. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Make it an amazing life, warriors.